Hello guys, everyone, welcome to this webinar. We're gonna start to talk today about anxiety, depression and trauma, how to heal it naturally with natural methods which are beneficial without side effects, and I will tell you why this is the great choice for your life, for longevity and vitality and for peak performance. I know you've been suffering for maybe for 5-10 years, maybe you are in antidepressants now, maybe you are in medical science, but this is not the right path. I want you to change your life after this, and I want in a single lesson, I want you to believe that this single lesson can change your life. So let's start without wasting time. First, I want you to tell guys that your life today is a reflection of your mind. Your mind is your power. Without a good mind, a healthy mind, we can't achieve anything in life, even our health, career, even anything, whatever we desire in our life. So I want your full attention on your mind after this webinar. I want really, starting from this second right now, I want everybody to focus on yourself, full attention in yourself, being present with your thoughts. I want actually to write one word, everybody right now, to write in the paper or even in your memory: awareness, which I'm going to speak to later. Awareness and meditation, which are the same word in my opinion, is very crucial for your life, because when you are aware, you take right actions. I want you to be more aware about your life. I want you to be aware more about your actions and your habits. Because according to neuroscience, brain is like a muscle. The more you develop it, the more you train it, the more you learn new skills, new challenges, develop new habits, the more it progresses and it becomes good. But depending on these habits, if they are good or bad, depending also in the healthy habits, in the eating habits, in your habits in your life, it depends on this brain can develop for good or for bad. So let's talk about who is the master of your life. Because I know now you've been suffering from anxiety, for depression for maybe 5-10 years. You've been having this tight chest, maybe you've been having shallow breathing, maybe you've been having a panic, maybe you've been having fears, maybe you've been having feeling anger, maybe you've been feeling hurt, guilt, shame, whatever you've been feeling from these emotions, which are a reflection of your mind. I want to explain very good according to science and according to everything which happened today in our life, in our society, how this happened to your life right now. And I want you to change. I want to be you to be fully focused. So first of things to understand here is that the nervous system is the master of your life. So the nervous system is built by brain, which is running down to the spinal cord and then coming down to the solar plexus. Now the solar plexus here is the key of everything, because here radiate every emotions. If you see, the solar plexus is the center of the nerves, which running from the brain, and the brain is built by neural connections and tiny nerves which create the mind and the divisions of our mind, which is subconscious, conscious mind, and unconscious mind, which is another division you maybe never heard about it. So let's focus a little bit with nervous system, and why is very important, you guys, to train and to heal the nervous system naturally with natural remedies and natural methods. First, we have to understand this thing, that the nervous system is built by tiny nerves in the brain, and these nerves, if they injured in the central nervous system, if they are injured, they can't be regenerated. According to science, according to everybody, according to latest studies, they can't be regenerated. So we have to repair them, we have to force them. If you're having maybe any physical trauma, or maybe having any accident and these nerves are injured, maybe that's another point when you can go to medical science. But in a moment you're suffering from anxiety or depression, you shouldn't visit a psychiater. No, you shouldn't visit a psychiater. You should, because most of these psychiatrists, what they're gonna do? They're gonna give you medical science, they're gonna give you antidepressants, which 90% of people, according to statistics, they show that these people, they lose the pleasant of life, they lose the desires for life, they lose their emotions, they numb their emotions. if you are using medical science or this kind of drugs, you are numbing yourself, and a human without emotions is nothing. The emotions are the most powerful thing you possess. The joy, the love, the anger, anything we express is part of your life. You as a human, you can't live without emotions. You can't achieve great careers. You can't achieve personal growth. You can't achieve personal power. So it's very important, guys, to understand that emotions are life. So in the moment you're using these antidepressants, which mostly of them they trying to numb and to interact in your emotions, are very negative. So I suggest you guys to understand that the natural methods to heal anxiety and depression is the best thing for your life. And I'm telling you, this has proven even in my life, but even 2 clients which I had before, I had great result, and this is fantastic to show you everything today. So because the nervous system run down to the spinal cord, to the spine, and coming sitting down to the solar plexus, now I want to explain a little bit about solar plexus, because the solar plexus, this magic center, which is just beneath the heart, in front of aorta, which is the largest arteria, which is fooling all the blood from the heart and pumping all the blood from the heart to the circulatory system, and also these 2 systems, the nervous system, circulatory system, which is with vessels, blood, etc., and oxygen, transporting oxygen, is the most crucial systems on your body. But I want to focus first in the nervous system, because that's the point we're talking today. So the solar plexus is a nerve center which controls the life of many organs. It controls the work of kidney. It controls the work of stomach, because it's placed in the pit of stomach. It's placed in the upper abdominals. So it controls some of the lower intestine. It controls the life of pancreas. It controls the life of liver. It controls also the life of diaphragm. Because here is the problem. Most of people who suffer from anxiety, they have this shallow breathing. They can't breathe. That the chest is tight, the chest is burning like a fire, because the solar plexus is in pain. And it's proven scientifically, it's normal that when you having anxiety, trauma, you having a solar plexus in pain. You can have even a solar plexus which is blocked from depression, when you have low self-esteem, low self-worth, and you don't value yourself. You have not pleasure to live anymore. You maybe even want to kill yourself. So the solar plexus, to strengthen this nerve center, is very crucial. As we said, it's very tied with our lungs. With our this nerve center is just behind the stomach, and is very tied with our lungs, very tied with diaphragm. So it controls the diaphragm. It can even cause paralysis of diaphragm. That's why you can't breathe. That's why you're missing that breath. That's why you're burning inside yourself. Maybe your nerves are weak. They are shaking in your entire body. And we have to understand here something, that this nerve center is spread, is branched and rebranch in entire our body. If it's rebranch and rebranch in entire our body, till every cell in our body has this tiny nerve. So when you feel anxiety, even your mouth is shaking, even your thoughts are negative. Everything in your body is reacting. Every organ is going to react. So every cell in your body is a unity. Our body is built by 26 trillion of cells, and every cell thinks. Every cell works as a unity. So your body, your life is gonna change when you're having anxiety, depression. You're not gonna have even ambition. You're not gonna have more personal power. And actually, I want to speak about solar plexus, because solar plexus has this radiation of emotions, and it controls every emotion. It controls if you're having anger, hurt, whatever, guilt, fear, sadness, whatever. But fear is the more common feeling of anxiety. If you're having this, but also it controls your courage. So solar plexus control your courage, you control your personal power, control your ambitions, control every negative and positive emotion. So if these emotions are constructive and are good, then you're going to feel good. If these emotions are with destructive, with sadness, with fear, then you're going to have these results. So it's very important to control this center, because it's your power. The courage is here or the fear is here. Which one do you want to choose if you don't train this center? Most people don't know, but this center is the center of subconscious mind, which controls 95% of our life. But I'm going to speak later about subconscious subconscious mind. First, I want to focus in this center. I want you guys to understand how powerful this center is and how much important is to heal it and to strengthen the nerve in this center, but also in the nervous system in our brain to strengthen these nerves. Is very important that our nerves control our life and they irradiate our emotions. So it's very important to strengthen our nerves naturally. Today I'm going to explain some of the process and stages which you can strengthen the solar plexus. So first of thing, I want you guys to focus in one thing, but let me tell you something else as well. Even capabilities to face the fears, to face any moment, any situation in your life, your reactions is placed in your solar plexus. So in the moment, because reaction, I want you to write this word actually, reaction. The way you react is a very crucial word, because the subconscious mind is connected with our reactions, with our emotions. But I want you to understand that in the moment you react, is saved there in the solar plexus, is saved in your subconscious mind. So reaction is very important, guys. If you reacted with trauma, with fear, with words like, oh, this one has beaten me, oh, has fight me so much, oh, it's caused me so much pain, I feel so bad. If you reacted with destructive thoughts, and these thoughts are repeated till they are turned into negative emotions, as I explained to you, the negative emotions, fear, anger, sadness. So these feelings are reprogrammed now and are part of your life. That's why you're feeling sometimes sudden you're feeling happy, sometimes sudden you're feeling so good, so normal. Because it happens when you remembers any situation, any thoughts or any feelings from whatever from the past is saved there. So reaction is very good. And I'm telling you this because if you strengthen the solar plexus, now your reactions is going to be with courage, with constructive thoughts and with joy. You're gonna say, oh, this one can't beat me. No, I feel good, I don't care. You're gonna have some self-validation, you're gonna have some self-gratitude, you're gonna have some great affirmations, some good auto-suggestion for yourself. But before I explain this, let's go to strengthen the solar plexus. I just wanted to catch this point because it was very, very crucial. So to strengthen the solar plexus, we need to go to breathing techniques. Breathing is a very powerful exercise to strengthen the solar plexus. Now, don't tell me I have been breathing, I didn't have result. No, you haven't been breathing normally. You haven't been breathing like a coach has to train you to breathe. First, the breathing sometimes it doesn't need more power, it needs more push. Sometimes we breathe here, but we don't feel it. We need to go 2 times, maybe sometimes 2 times to breathe, to go deep in the solar plexus, to go that breathe deep in your blood, in your to pump more oxygen to your lungs. So we need more breathing can be diaphragm breathing, box breathing, Wim Hof technique of breathing, which is powerful, and box breathing, belly breathing, I said, is very important. But for people for anxiety or trauma, I suggest diaphragm breathing first. First, how we do breathing? We have good posture. We're trying to keep the posture straight. Posture is also a very crucial point for solar plexus. Anytime you are doing anything in your life, try to correct your posture. Try to keep your posture in a confident posture. We have a defeated posture here, we have a confident posture here. So for every man and woman, they must have to have some confidence, some confident posture when they doing any act, because it's strength, it controls your confidence, it controls your courage, it controls your emotions. And I suggest you guys this. So breathing is very important, and try to see it when you breathe and just give it the breathe. I'm going to go in detail for people who want to train with me in my program, but now let's go to the second stage. Second stage, which is actually a bit hard, and maybe more of you, they're going to get scared, they're going to step back, but I want you guys to be positive, because it can change in your life. Just I tell you something, that when the cardiovascular system is strong and solar plexus is strong, then going in cold exposure is something very easy. I'll let you know that, that's the second thing, the second stage, to go in cold exposure. You maybe just start by putting the cold water in your legs first, and then you're going to your belly, and then to your body, to your face. I know it's a hard thing to do, but going in cold exposure and cold plunges for 2-3 minutes It has numerous benefits. I can tell you something, that when we have in cold exposure, we release a chemical in our brain which is called and in our body neuropinephrine. Neuropinephrine, it helps with cognitive function, with your logic, with your reasoning, optimizing your sorting difficult problems, and also optimizing your stress, managing your stress. So it's very important. Also, cold exposure helps with not just fighting anxiety and depression, but also boosting your immune system, reducing aging, looking more younger for your age, muscle recovery. It also helps with immune system. I maybe said this, with inflammation, which are diabetes, arthritis. It helps with your sleep. It helps with metabolism, with your gut health. So it's very crucial, guys. You go in cold exposure. Even you are scared, you must have to try, because you strengthen your solar plexus. Now you have to heal it naturally. I know you guys, you might say, oh, I can't strengthen my solar plexus like this with pain. You have to be a fighter. To strengthen, to reduce anxiety and to fight anxiety and depression, you must have to be a fighter, and you have to fight it with pain. Sometimes pain has to be fight with pain. You have to suffer for it. You must have to suffer in the moment when you start, but after, in the long term, you have result, positive result. I promise you guys. So now it's hard for you to go in cold exposure and breathing, and I want breathing to be serious, to do breathing at least 3 to 5 minutes, not just 20 seconds and you finish the breath. We have to do 3-4 stages of breathing. And also, before we go in cold exposure, let me explain to you, we have to prepare the cardiovascular system. How we do it? By doing some push-ups, by doing some knee push-ups for women, or by doing some squats, or moving our arms, or doing some other exercise which are good for solar plexus. For example, Tibetan reed movements, which calm nervous system. They also help you to calm your solar plexus, and helps you to prepare for going in cold exposure or anything like this. So I suggest you guys to do some training first, maybe do some warm-up and some breathing first. Breathing is very important to be prepared from cold exposure, and also we prepare our mind, we be present, we say that we're gonna do this, we must have to do this, we be strong with ourselves, we take decision, we be determined about doing it, you know what I mean? You shouldn't be scared, because I'm telling you, I promise you guys, after 1 week of cold exposure, you're gonna feel normal. I want to be honest with you guys. When I go in cold exposure, I feel pleasure. I want to be honest. My testosterone is skyrocket, my energy is skyrocket, my mental focus is skyrocket. So I feel pleasure, I feel confident. Any situation which I front during my day. So cold exposure in the morning, breathing is very important to strengthen the solar plexus. Another thing which we have to mention are herbs which strengthen the solar plexus. Chamomile, lavender, green tea, rosemary are very good to make a tea for calming the solar plexus. Also, there are some exercises to calm the nervous system, the solar plexus, which are, for example, moving arms, hitting the nerve center here with punches, which I'm going to explain in detail for people who want to work with me. And the fourth thing, which is very important to strengthen the solar plexus, is yoga. Dynamic yoga or dynamic stretching flow. Dynamic flow is very important for people who want to strengthen the solar plexus. Now, don't tell me I can't do this one, all these things in the morning, because it needs maximum 15 to 20 minutes to finish all of them. Let's say 30 minutes. Now, if you don't care about yourself for 30 minutes every single day, then I don't know what to say. You are not serious to change. You are not serious to change your life, and you don't want to fight with this sickness. So the yoga can be bow pose, breath of fire, prayer pose, cat pose, child pose, cobra pose, world greatest stretch. There are some others which I created in my program, if you are interested to work with me, but I don't have time to speak about everything in detail. Just for people who are serious to work with me, then I'm okay with it. So now let's go another thing which also strengthens the solar plexus, and also they reduce anxiety and depression, and that is meditation. But I want to speak, you guys, for something very important in this video about meditation. I don't want you to understand meditation like maybe you heard before. Like, meditation is just to concentrate thoughts in one thing, to change your state of mind, to block the negative thoughts, to block your feelings. No, this is not the right thing to do meditation. According to many people who have success in and many studies, meditation is one word: awareness. Being aware means being present with your thoughts, looking at your thoughts, being aware what you're thinking. Because when you are present, guys, when you are present, you don't go to live in your past. You don't think one thoughts for millions and millions of times. And that's why we know that subconscious mind, which controls 95% of our life, is reprogrammed thought repetition and thought emotional intensity. When you repeat one thought for millions of times, I know, for example, you've been suffering from maybe in anxiety, you may be having some physical abuse, maybe you're having some childhood trauma, maybe you're having some chronic stress from not finding a job, maybe you're suffering from anxiety, maybe you're having any bad relationships in your marriage, or maybe any issue with your partner or with your kids, and you're feeling this anxiety and depression, or maybe you have lost the pleasure of your life and you're having this anxiety. So now there are many reasons why you can have this anxiety and why the nerves are triggered. But I want to tell you guys that when you try to be present and you want to try to be aware, and awareness isn't a very easy skill to possess. It's a very hard skill. That's why meditation is a journey. Don't accept to have quick fix with meditation. No, you have to practice it for years. Some people, monks in the China or Japan, they practice meditation for hours and hours. So why? Because awareness is a great skill. We are not aware what we do. We don't have the attention in ourselves. Fully attention in ourselves, it means power, energy. Where the attention is placed is energy. So I want you guys to be more aware about your thinking, and also I want during meditation to control two things. Not to control, to be aware about two things. Because meditation is not about controlling yourself. It's not about fighting with your feelings with yourself. It's about discovering yourself. It's about finding yourself. It's about being aware. What are you thinking? Because you are not aware about your thinking. So two things. Thoughts, be aware about what you're thinking. Are these thoughts real? Are these thoughts negative? What I'm thinking now? I'm still thinking the same thing in the past, or I'm thinking something positive, something which is real, something which is present. So think the present. During meditation, I want you to be focused to think the present and be aware. And also the second thing is breathing. Be aware how is your breathing. Is shallow, is short, or is deep, is normal, and you feel pleasure when you breathe. And in the moment when your breathing is not alright, then you're trying to recover your breathing. When thoughts are negative, trying to put positive thoughts, but don't fight with yourself. Don't fight with your emotions. Don't worry about yourself. But guys, I'm gonna go more in detail about this one. I just want to tell you that during meditation we achieve emotional stability in the long term. So it's not about fixing yourself for just a couple of minutes. It's about long-term performance. So guys, let's go to another thing, which is, because as we said, the solar plexus is the center of our subconscious mind. But here I want to explain you guys something very beneficial, guys. There are two great division of our mind. There are actually three, but I want to speak only for two. The conscious mind, which control only 5% of your daily actions, or analytic thinking or logical thinking is placed here, but it's only 5% of your actions, because the behaviors, the habits, the emotions, the thoughts, the most important things you do, actions you take on your life, are taken by the subconscious mind. And the subconscious want, what do you want for yourself? And if your subconscious want is having this emotional power and emotional or these negative thoughts repeated from the past, which was destructive and not with creativity, then you're going to have the same result in your life right now. So to train the subconscious mind, why is important? Let me explain to you what is the subconscious mind shortly. First, it is the memory mind. It is the habit mind. It controls your behavior. It stored your behavior, your thoughts, your feelings, and everything. What can happen right now in this moment is stored there. Everything you're hearing from me now, if you feel it, if you like it, if the conscious mind approved it, because the conscious mind is the watchman at the gate. So even conscience is very important to be good state, because if your senses and channels are not good, then it's going to go in your subconscious mind something negative. So it's very good to understand and to be careful about how you're using these channels, especially with media, with culture, with your parents' thoughts, whatever, trying to control what you hear, what you listen to, and what you read especially. So the subconscious mind is the habit and memory mind. It controls 95% of your life. It never sleeps, it's always awake. It also dreams. It has all your dreams happen in your subconscious mind. So whenever you are sleeping, you know that you are awake with your subconscious mind. Conscious mind has gone, but the subconscious is awake. And also it controls 95% of your life. And it also never sleeps. I said that one. What else? It believes everything. Yeah, it believes everything, because I couldn't remember this one. Now, everything you say, it's gonna believe. So if the subconscious mind approve it, it's gonna store there straight away. So guys, I want you to be careful about this, because, for example, one of the neuroscientists, Bruce Lipton, he said that subconscious mind, it can be trained and reprogrammed through two things: repetition and emotional intensity. So repetition and emotional intensity are very important when in the moment you reprogram your subconscious mind. So now I want you guys to understand that therapists, with a psychotherapist, which understand your life, which do the right question for your life, to find the pain and the moments which you have been suffering and what is stored in your subconscious mind, because we know also the stages how to reprogram the subconscious mind. But you guys don't know. A psychotherapist, me for example, or any therapist you might choose, knows the stages which you need to reprogram your subconscious mind. So it's very important, guys, this kind of self-validation, self-affirmation, self-awareness, self-gratitude, whatever, self-auto-suggestions, all these have to go through therapists to find out where are destructive, to make them constructive through the two stages which I mentioned: repetition and emotional intensity. And also, guys, it's very important to do emotional conditioning. So thoughts and emotions during psychotherapy are two stages which the therapists need to be focused to change your life and to heal anxiety and depression in the long term. So it's very, there are some techniques, that emotional technique release, or maybe emotional conditioning or techniques, which are very important, guys. You go. So if you want to work with me one-to-one, I'm very happy. You message me after you watch this webinar. I'm very happy to help you and to go through your life step by step and to change everything. But also, I'm going to give you some of the other secrets, which I'm keeping secrets for a moment for this webinar, because this is my profession in the end of the day. But I hope you value this webinar, because if you take actions, some of these actions, you can change direction of your life. You can change some of the direction of your life. Now let's go to another thing which is very important to speak about, and that is the gut. The gut actually is another way to heal anxiety naturally, with your gut. And I want to be honest, because some of the guys, they are so negligent. They don't have strength to change this organ and to control this organ, which is a very powerful, is the foundation of your brain, is the foundation of your state of mind in a holistic health. So the gut, whatever you tell me what you eat and what you think, I tell you who you are. So it's very, sorry guys, so it's very important to make healthy this gut, to put right foods and right supplements inside this gut. So some of the people, they are negligent. They suffer from anxiety and depression. They've been suffering for 5 years, for 10 years. It is outcomes of their productivity, their energy, their life, and their mental state, their actions and their feelings. And they don't want to change this one. They don't want to change the way how they eat. The scientists, they said that the gut is the enteric nerve center, and actually is placed another nerve center in our gut. And some people, they have emotions, joy, fear, anger, happiness, love, everything is placed in our gut. So because there are it is a great system there. It's living too many creatures, they are living there, many creatures, good bacteria, bad bacteria are living there. So now guys, I want you to be careful what increase the power of your gut. First, I want you to know that maybe you might be shocked, but the grains are number one cause of causing anxiety and depression. So I want you guys to eliminate these foods I'm going to mention right now. I might read them because I might forget any. So first of most, you have to avoid ultra processed food. What is ultra processed food? Which is made with machinery and is also in package, is bad for you guys. Grains, wheat, pasta, and let me explain a little bit. Grains, they have bad proteins. They have irritant agents in their self. They have some, for example, they have phytates, lectins, or gluten, or they have soya, or they have anything which is bad for your gut, and it irritate your nerves, and it makes weak your nerves. So it's very important, guys, to understand that when you're using this, as we said, solar plexus, it controls some of the small intestines. So it's very important, guys, to understand that in our gut we have to put good food. We have to try to put the best food, or even if it's not good food out there, it's better to starve, because now you want to change yourself in a long term, or no, or you want to be the same during your life, with the same pain and the same feeling, having the same expression, having the same negativity, having the same bad outcomes in your life. So you must have to strengthen your gut. Eliminating grace is the best thing you can do in your life. Trust me. Wheat, pasta, bread, corn, whatever come from bread, maybe oats, porridge, rice. Even rice, and some people are shocked, but even rice falls into the category of grains. It has complex carbs. Grains are even bad for people who have high fat in their body, and who are fat or are overweight. So guys, if you want, and actually if you want to lose weight, also the cold exposure, which I just mentioned, is a great tip to lose weight. It loses body fat miraculously, so you must have to do it. But yeah, let me explain you more. So grains are very bad. Also nightshades, which fall in the nightshades. Nightshades fall aubergine, peppers, or tomato. You might think are good, but they are not good. They are irritant. I can send you information if you want more about this. Just message me and I can send you more information. I don't want to go in detail about this one. So yeah, and also we have to eliminate these 5 things: alcohol, caffeine, sugar refined, table salt. I suggest to replace the table salt with Celtic salt, which is multi-minerals. They have 70-80 minerals inside of it. And also to eliminate saturated and vegetable oils, or refined oils from vegetables, eliminate them. Use healthy oils. What are healthy oils? Avocado oil, olive oil, which is so beneficial, and also coconut oil is very healthy. Butter, organic butter. That's why I suggest for guys who suffer from anxiety, this is according to my experience, according to studies and search, and according to latest science, carnivore diet is the best for people who suffer from anxiety. I'm gonna say to you this: you're gonna have a big change in your life. If you're using carnivore diet, you will change your life. I'm telling you. Why? Because when we're using carnivore diet, we're using steak, we're using meat, we're using more meat, we're using lean protein as well. You can use chicken, but I don't suggest chicken just if it's organic. I suggest more red meat, and meat is very beneficial. Organs as well, bone broth, which is a very beneficial drink for your gut. But let me tell you about organs. What they have inside organs, for example, all of organs, they have inside selenium, zinc, phosphorus, magnesium, copper, iron, vitamin E, vitamin K, vitamin A, potassium, folate, choline, biotin. Is the best world food, multivitamins and mineral, guys. You understand organs, how much important kidney, liver, heart to eat. You must have to eat, to put more in, to fry them with olive oil and to eat them. Some people, they are neglecting these kind of foods, but they are multi-powerful for your body. I'm not suggesting to eat a lot of them, but little bit is good. So you guys might say, how can I eat only meat? I don't have maybe the incomes. How can I eat only this? What are you putting me outside of this food? But guys, I want to be honest. I know it might be expensive diet, but this is the best diet. Carnivore, eating more fruits, or eating more eggs, organs, meat, maybe some vegetables. I'm not against every vegetable. For example, peas cabbage if it's organic, but if some vegetables, carrot is okay, it's good, it's not bad. Especially peas is a very great vegetable. It has high amount of protein. It's very beneficial for people who have anxiety. Peas are amazing. I love them. Green peas, but try to stay organic, because most of vegetables, they contain chemicals, they contain pesticides, they are irritating your gut and your nerves. And also some of the vegetables, for example, the greens like spinach, kale, lettuce, which people think they are healthy and they are good, they have heavy metals inside. Condimon, for example, spinach, it has oxalates which prevent calcium to be absorbed for your body, so it has a lot of bad things inside, and which can cause irritation to your gut and to your nerves center. So guys, I want you guys to go carnivore. And if you saying to me, oh Bledar, but I don't want to stay without it, I am hungry, I want to eat, this is sometimes only an obsession. Let me tell you this one, sometimes it's only obsession. Second thing, because sometimes we just are hungry when we see a good food, we feeling the secretion in our mouth, but if we didn't see this food, we didn't. So guys, sometimes it's only an obsession to eat, and it's all how you feed yourself, how you create your lifestyle. And now let me tell you something which is going to heal the anxiety as well and depression, which is natural way. Intermediate fasting. Intermediate fasting is beneficial, and people who really are valuing their life, they fast, because you grow new anti-cancerous cells, you wake up them, you strengthen your immune system. You also let me tell you this one, it increases BDNF, which is a protein that stimulates new neural connections in your brain. Imagine now how beneficial it is to stay without food. And I'm telling you guys, because I have a great body, I'm a fitness coach and gym instructor and certified, and I know how it's important to look lean, beautiful, ripped if you go to fast. I'm fasting, by the way, I'm Muslim, I'm fasting this Ramadan, and I'm feeling my testosterone energy skyrocket. I'm fasting for 16 hours and I'm training as well. I feel great energy. It's how I train my body. Sometimes before I couldn't train, but right now I'm training. Why? Because I train my mind, I train my body with good thoughts, with repetition, affirmation, and beliefs. Training your beliefs is very important, and you need to train your beliefs through therapies and because sometimes you can't understand yourself, guys. That's why it's very important to choose a therapist to change the direction of your life. Maybe you can improve better skills, maybe you can improve better mental focus and optimize your cognitive function. So it's very important, guys. So now let me tell you something else which is very good for your gut, which are fermented foods. I want you to use fermented foods because they are good bacteria for your gut. They create a great community which is with healthy bacteria in your gut. So kefir, which comes from yogurt, and yogurt as well is very beneficial. Sauerkraut, pickles, kimchi are very great probiotics which you can put in your gut, and you must have to be consistent to take them daily. You must have to use them daily, and you can use them in the morning with eggs, avocado, whatever you're eating. Also, you can use them as supplements by taking probiotic supplements if you like to eat them. And try when you buy them, for example, if you're living in England, try to get them from Polish shop or Turkish shop which has no sugar inside this. I don't want sugar inside these probiotics. Try to eliminate sugar. So yeah, guys, and also the best world supplements you have to use are, for example, Leon mane mushroom, which stimulates growth of new brain cells in your body. Leon mane mushroom is a very good, beneficial supplement to take. Also, shilajit. Shilajit is very important to reduce anxiety and depression. It has proven great result to strengthen your nerve and reduce anxiety. But let's mention the best fruits and also foods. The best foods can be omega-3 fatty acids, which strengthen your brain and your nervous system, and also your cognitive function. That can be taken by salmon, or can be taken by wild salmon. Always try to stay away from fermented salmon because it has high amount of mercury and it's very negative for your life. So omega-3 fatty acids are very good to take from steak, from organs. Maybe you can find them, maybe you can find in wild salmon or anodes, but try to choose only anodes which are organic, without pesticides, without chemicals. Try to use good plant which is organic. Anodes has proven to strengthen your brain and neural connections, and has also omega-3 fatty acids. what are the best fruits? Here I want to talk about, because papaya, for example, is a fruit which can heal anxiety and depression in the long term. If you want to take this fruit, you're going to have a big change in your life. Papaya has minerals and vitamins. Also, pineapple, mango, what is exotic fruits with color in the tree is beautiful. Blueberries, cranberries, which are amazing. They also are great antioxidants. So yeah, guys, this one, and also what I'm gonna speak else is about trying to keep this gut healthy. Trying to keep this gut healthy. Don't try to eat whatever you find, and try to not eat outside. You are not like everybody. You have to understand this. This is the key of this advice in your digestive system. You are not like everybody. Your nerves are triggered. Your nerves are weak. You have been suffering from anxiety, from pain. You can't eat processed foods. You can't eat seed oils outside. You can't eat the foods outside. You have to stay away. You take your food from your home. If you're eating outside, you ask what is made by. Because whenever you're putting this on, you trigger your nerves more, you make more weak. Now the point is to repair these nerves, to make them strong, to grow new brain cells, to grow new neural connections, to build a new life for you, to build new courage, so you can have positive emotions. You can reduce anxiety in the long term. So guys, I hope this advice helps you. Now let's go to another step, which is to heal anxiety, and that is functional fitness. I want to speak about functional fitness. I'm a fitness coach and gym instructor, and by the way, if you're gonna work with me through therapies and psychotherapies, I'm gonna make sure that also I change your body, because as a fitness coach, I know how much important is fitness. I've been doing it for 10 years. I've been doing martial arts for over 6 years. I love it, guy. I love it, because functional fitness, it also reduces your anxiety and depression. It boosts your mental state. It also reduces your aging. You look younger in the long term. You have a muscle, lifespan, muscle long. Your muscles is gonna live long and healthy. And also it boosts all your inner system, your strength, your solar plexus, digestive system, cardiovascular system, your hormonal system. It increases your testosterone. It increases all your power in your life. So if you are not using this kind of habit in your life, maybe fitness you can do. If you are old, then you can do Tibetan reeds movements, as I said. I'm gonna send to you. If you are working with me, I'm gonna train you to. I'm gonna tell you how you do it. But if you are doing fitness in your home, you can do. Just take 2 dumbbells, 2 resistance bands, and you can do functional fitness. It's very good for your mental state to do fitness. So we also have to understand that during our fitness, we release the hormones of happiness, endorphin, serotonin. We lower cortisol. We manage stress better. We have more strength in ourselves. So I hope you guys consider fitness to change your life forever. And also, let's speak about another thing, which is another natural way to heal anxiety in the long term, and that is the sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene is very important, guys, and I want to tell you, because with the sleep hygiene also you can develop other habits, because to have a better sleep you must have to prepare yourself first. You cannot say, I suffer from sleep, I can't sleep during night, because you are not preparing yourself. First of all, how you prepare yourself? First, you go to do some meditation, some yoga stretching, which I just mentioned, some breathing, which is very powerful, and you relax yourself. And also, you don't use scrolling, you don't use blue lights, which are very harmful for people who sleep. It changes your nervous system, it changes your mental state. So it's very important to not scroll your phone before you sleep. If you are looking at your phone, keep it with the red lights. Turn in red light modes, which change your performance. So try to not scroll. I want actually to give you 2 tips here. Also, they help you with anxiety and depression. First, because as I said, the brain is like a muscle, according to neuroscience. The more you train, the more you develop new habits, the more you grow yourself. I want to keep your brain busy. I want you to learn new skill. I want you to say that I'm going to learn marketing today. I'm going to learn new skills which help me for my business maybe. Or I'm going to learn regarding architecture, or maybe fitness, or maybe health, whatever you choose in your life. I want your brain to be busy. I don't want you to be negative. I don't want you to have destructive actions. So one of the great habits which you can have, which is constructive and very healthy, and helps you to sleep better, is reading a book before you sleep. Reading a book can change your life. Just try to choose some, maybe books in self-development, maybe books in fitness and health, maybe books autobiographic, but try to stay away from auto-fiction books, or I don't know, fiction books which are imaginary and they don't bring you any benefit in your life. Leave the reality. Leave the reality. Some people they have anxiety only because they're reading something which comes in their mind and change their feelings and emotions. Some people have anxiety just by playing games. So guys, why are you doing something negative for your life? Put something constructive, positive for your life. Put something which is going to change your life. So yeah, and also a head massage which can be done with natural oil like rosemary, which flourish your hair, just a drop, not a lot, and you do some head massage with your hand. If nobody is doing to you, your partner, you do it yourself. You massage your hair. There are different techniques which I'm going to go in detail with people which I will train, but head massage can help you to sleep better, also reduce anxiety and depression, and also help with your performance. So you can do it in the morning, you can do it even before sleep. Head massage is a great tip. And also I want you guys to eliminate all these chemicals, vaping, nicotine, taurine, which comes from energy drinks. All the energy drinks, they trigger your nerves, they cause a big problem in your anxiety and depression. I want you to eliminate them. I want you to eliminate alcohol. Now, if you are in anxiety and you still drinking alcohol, when alcohol is proven to lower your testosterone, your energy, even women has testosterone, even men have testosterone. If you're low in your testosterone, low in your energy, low in your performance, your sexual performance, so your libido, why are you using it? Why are you using alcohol, which is very negative? So yeah, caffeine is a trigger, something which is a poison for people with anxiety. It causes, I don't know, it also causes urination, headache. It's also so bad. So I want you guys to eliminate that one. What is else? Also, some of the supplements which I maybe forget to mention is magnesium, zinc, vitamin D, B12, and vitamin B12. These supplements you must have to take as supplements from pharmacy. If you can't find the best food to take them, best just take supplements. You must need magnesium to sleep better. You also need zinc for immune system. So you must need these supplements. Yeah, and also, guys, I want you to put something else in your life to heal anxiety naturally. This might be shocking for many of you people, but listen, guys, you are already suffering. You want to escape this suffering. You don't want to be anymore. So you have to be different from everybody. I want to be honest. In a moment you can be normal, but actually this one is, which I'm going to show you right now, it's not just to be different. It's to protect your life. And according to study, according to science, according to holistic health, get rid of toxins in your home. Let me tell you what are toxins in your home. Some of them are here. I have many more, but I'm not gonna mention all of them because I don't have time a lot. Toothbrush, which have plastic inside. Toothpaste, perfumes, they trigger your anxiety. They have parabens, they have a lot of chemicals. I don't want to go in detail. If you want to argue with me, if you want to go against me, it's up to you. I'm just giving advice as a health coach and a peak performance coach and as a mental state coach to change your life and to change your mental health, because I want you really, guys, you to escape from these poisons. Candles, air fresheners, Teflon pan, plastic cups and deodorants, dishwashers, detergents, filtering the water. Also, to filter the water, you must have to be careful because it contains a lot of chlorine and fluorine inside, and also a lot of chemicals, and so you must have to try the best to find a filter for your water. And also the filter for the shower, because we don't forget that we taking shower, we're getting 6 glasses of chlorine inside our body, inside our organs, which trigger our anxiety. So it also maybe costs $40 to $50 filter for water. So It's very important, guys. So guys, let me end everything and let me tell you some steps, another final steps, which helps to heal anxiety, and that is going through psychoanalysis. Psychoanalysis are reprogramming subconscious mind, are also reprogramming your emotions, conditioning your emotions, and that can be done through self-affirmations, self-validation, and self-awareness, self-gratitude, self-visualization. All these are processes which you must have to develop with your therapist, maybe with me, with someone else, whoever you know, and heal it in a long term. Without speaking to somebody about your pain, about how to develop these techniques, which I'm gonna show to you privately, you can change your life. I'm telling you, in the long term. So, for example, some of affirmations, which I'm giving you an example here of self-validation, is just I'm giving you an example, but they are not which you has to choose for your life, because your life, your career, your status, your situation is different. Everybody has different pain and affirmation. So, for example, I am calm and I am in control. I'm capable of achieving my dreams. I attract success. I am feeling great. Everyone loves me. I look great. These are kind of affirmation. But also, we have to understand here that affirmation we cannot say like this. That's why the therapist is going to tell you how to say them in a state of emotions, because without emotions, as we know, the feelings, the thoughts are nothing. In a psychotherapy, thoughts, they turn into emotions, so we must have to do repetition. That's what you've been doing right now in your life. You might be feeling the same emotions for something which is the outcome of your life right now. The health, the wealth, the power, whatever you're having is the same emotional intensity you have. So you have to change this on. And as I said before, we need to do this with repetition and emotional intensity. Some examples of self-validation is, for example, I will have compassion for myself and honor my feelings. This feeling is uncomfortable, but I will be okay. I tried my best and that's enough. I'm feeling overwhelmed, but this is temporary. So in the self-validation, we're trying to be kind with ourselves. We're trying to change everything. We're trying to take validation from ourselves, not from other people. And that's the key of therapies as well, to strengthen your mental state, your inner state. And also some gratitudes, which can be write down in the paper, some things which you are grateful for every single day, every single moment. So guys, this is our natural ways to heal anxiety, but I have kept secret something which I'm gonna show only to people who want to work with me, and that is the medication which I use for anxiety, which is natural oils and a Koran plant. This I'm gonna keep secret only for people, because in the end of the day, this is my profession, and if you want to work with me with a modest price, I'm gonna show you everything in detail, and you're gonna be trained by me and coached by me in a 90 days transformation to heal it in the long term and forever. And might this also change your life, maybe your outcomes, maybe you're gonna have some benefits in your relationships. So I hope you guys, you take this advice and you go through therapies with me. I'm gonna be happy. So let's recap everything which we speak today to heal anxiety. I hope also you take notes about everything. So to recap everything, it was number 1, breathing, cold exposure, massage plus exercise for solar plexus, herbs for solar plexus, yoga for solar plexus, meditation, fitness plus Tibetan reeds, gut health plus head massage, sunlight exposure plus traveling. Also, I forgot this point. Yeah, you must have to do some sunlight exposure to take vitamin D. Just go in a park, go in a river, find in your map where is a river, where is a cliff, go to a nice view, go to a waterfall, go to a mountain, just go there and have some sunlight, put your shirt off, get your sunlight, do some hiking. You must have to do even some sunlight, walk in the park in the morning to get some sunlight. Walks are very good, fast walk are very beneficial for people with anxiety. It helps reduce anxiety. And also traveling, change your place, change yourself every time, not just going in another country, but maybe go to a botanical garden, maybe go to a museum, maybe go to a cinema, or I don't suggest a lot films and parties and stuff. stuff are negative for people with anxiety. People with anxiety and depression, they don't want a lot of parties and noise and a lot of problems and destruction. They want to be focused and to progress in their life. So yeah, this one. Also reprogramming subconscious mind through therapies and emotional conditioning. Reprogramming emotional state, having balance in emotional state. Supplements which I mentioned to you to heal anxiety. Sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene was a very crucial thing. I hope you be careful and you take my advice. Intermediate fasting, which is very beneficial. And also the last one, medicine. Medicine, which I keep secret, I'm going to tell you in one by one. So I hope you guys, you take my advice. I hope you take actions. There is no change without taking actions. This is the law of universe. Cause and effect. We reap what we sow. You must have to take actions. You shouldn't be a coward and live like a coward. You should be strong, confident, and to live this life and to take actions and to be confident, then take my advice. Act, be, and change your life. I hope you guys to message me if you want to train by me and to change your life, because this investment is not an investment in something which is not value. It's your life, it's your worth, it's your future. So I hope you guys consider this advice from me, and I hope I help you with this video. See you in the next video. And by the way, you don't have to leave the group. I'm not going to bother anybody to message. It's not in my personality and in my type of character to go to chase people. If you want after this video, and if you haven't watched the video, just message me and let's go through therapies. But don't leave the group, because we're going to have maybe another webinar, or maybe you're going to share some free resources. I'm going to share some free resources and we can be connected together. I hope it helps you guys. See you soon. Have a blessed life and God bless you.